You know what I mean? This is Rod, Rod Uncensored. You know what I mean? The BB Dub lover. You know what I mean? Double R's, Ronald Rod, RP, Rod Pervert. You already know. If that bitch titties can't fit in a broad from Lane Bryant, I don't want to fuck with her. You already know the vibes. Plan B's going for 25 where I'm from. Welcome to Rod's Uncensored Podcast, late night edition. I got some special guests. Narawana, you know what I mean? Also Miss Londa on here. You know what I mean? I wish I had some, you know what I mean, some let me hold up. Let me be quiet before my employer looking for me. Let me go into it, you know what I mean? Let's get into this day, man. I got a little quick video I want to show everybody. And I want y'all opinion about it. I thought it was kind of interesting. Let me see. Let me hit the play.
By these dudes that still laying on their mama couch, or they stay with 5 of their homeboys, and then you had a baby, and then you get mad because they can't provide. So now you're like, oh, I'm not trusting these. No, honey, you can't trust what you picked. Oh. That's the thing. So a lot of these women are out here having babies by these dudes that still laying on their mama.
So what's your thoughts about this? What's your thought? I agree with the sister. You know what I mean? You know, I'm Pastor Rod Petty. I agree with her. I agree with her.
Because like it ain't like one of those situations where you know how women be like, I didn't know the type of dad he was gonna be, because I truly believe that could happen. Because hell, my daughter biological father, he was totally different with the kids he already had, and so I was like, oh, he gonna be a good dad, shit. But in this situation, no, if you couch hopping and all of that, you really can't be mad that you laid down with this person and then they turned out to be an ain't shit daddy. So she got a point. I can't, and you know, I'm quick to try to debate something just because I like debating. And no, I can't debate that one. She right.
And you know what I mean? I felt like people, you gotta, you know what I mean, have a kind of perspective on a lot of things and reflect on, you know what I mean, your decisions. And you know what I mean, like she said, you know what I mean, it's you can't blame all men because you made bad decisions.
That's true.
What's your thoughts, Ms. Londa?
I mean, it's one of those situations where you can't argue. I mean, it's the truth. You whatever you choose, that's what you choose to do with. We'll complain about it later.
You know what I mean? I just be hating them Facebook posters. My baby daddy is, you know what I mean? The victims. You ain't playing victim when you get that motherfucker that $80 and that $25 rent.
Oh Lord!
So you get that motherfucker $5K at the end of the year.
I want some $25 rent so bad. I want some food stamps. Y'all, why I check my old food stamp card like something's gonna be on it today? Like
she said, I checked my old food stamp card, was empty. It had nothing on it.
I'm like, did I keep checking where's my refund for these little funky $2? Like,
oh my God, you can get you go to Sheets.
I'm going through something.
Hey, Miss Belinda. But yeah, man, it's definitely be crazy. You know what I mean? I start seeing, I'm like, man, it's about to be April. April's around the corner. You know, they about to clean up the car dealerships. You know what I mean? Buy here, pay here. A new minivan, 2018.
I think the biggest pet peeve for me, like I love it because it's gonna put money in my pockets, but it's about to be so many people coming to me talking about they ready to start a business and they about to do this and do that, and then 3 months later they be like, I shouldn't have never got an LLC. I'm like, look now, just I don't know what to tell you. Like I ain't about to tell you not to get one, but it's crazy the stuff that go on around this time, and it's really sad because you can't even like show any type of public affection to your significant other right now because everybody goes swear up and down and got to do with taxes. And I'm like, damn. I'm like, so we just supposed to just act like we don't love the person we with because we gotta worry about what y'all gonna say? Like, it's terrible.
But brothers, I'm gonna tell you this right now. You gotta
see y'all walking together in Walmart. I was gonna say, see y'all walking together in Walmart. He with her because she got her taxes.
Right. Like, damn, can I buy the nigga some socks? Like, geez. It's sad. Like, I sure was thinking about today. I'm like, man, I said the same stuff I was posting last month about me and my boyfriend. If I post it now, people go swear up and down. Like you said, he just with her for her taxes. Like, it's just I don't know. Folks is crazy. So.
But hey, you know what I mean? I feel this, man. I really feel like this, Miss Londa. I've been preaching this. This dick ain't free. You know what I mean? Brothers, if you can get a little piece of that tax money, please do. You know what I mean? If she want to help you pay off that little bit of, you know what I mean, the parking tickets and, you know what I mean, the DMV because your license got suspended, let her pay for it. This shit ain't free.
I mean, if he got all that going on, he needs to be focusing on the relationship.
I have to get his life free. All I gotta do is open my damn nightstand drawer, okay?
You know what I mean? That ain't the same thing. That's the plastic vein. That ain't the real vein. You know what I mean?
It's a one-time payment, though. I ain't got to keep paying for it.
Now the batteries might run low though, so you gotta go. You gotta go to the little Haji store, the little Bando, and you know what I mean, the batteries. Miss Belinda, I know you. I know you got the plunger. You know how to fix your own. You an electrician. You don't need no man. You got a dog. You are Miss Belinda. You don't need it. You don't. What she said? What? What?
Oh man, I ain't gonna lie though, y'all. I was petty back in my 20s. I would purposely make sure I was single from December to May because I was scared somebody was gonna try to get my taxes to buy them my old school or something. So I was like, no, I'm gonna just be single. You know,
well, you gotta worry about, you know what I mean, the motherfucker that live with his like that like girl said, the man that live with his mom with the beat up Timbs.
Cause that's just that's a problem. Like, why you worried about getting somebody pregnant? You ain't in no position to start a family with nobody. Like,
you know what I mean? You know they swallowing the perks. They swallowing them perk 10s, so you know they definitely about to get somebody pregnant. They swallowing them perk 10s.
I'm like, they better quit. Look, they better quit doing all of these drugs and stuff. I ain't gonna talk about it on your show because I really don't know what happened. I'm like, being drugged is drug, but I'm just saying you don't want to end up shitting on yourself in the club. That's all I'm saying. I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm not going into details about it. I done saw enough videos, and I'm like, dang, that man is messed up now. So yeah, we're gonna just leave it there.
He said shit himself.
Oh, y'all ain't hurt. Okay, y'all, I'm about to tell this man business. I ain't gonna say his name, but a dude from Central Illinois, the area I'm in, he went to a club in Chicago, and first he said he was Mickey, then it turned around and he was like he just got some bad drugs, popped the pill or something. Long story short, he was sleeping in the club. They was like they couldn't get him to get up, and he shitted on himself and other people. They said it was in people's hair, like it was everywhere, and like it's a clip going around.
He shitted somebody's hair.
He shitted on himself and others that was in this area with him. They had to shut the club down. I don't know what happened to his clothes. I guess he stripped down. I don't know. I don't know the whole story. All I know is, look, y'all better be careful popping all these pills and stuff because y'all don't know what y'all popping at this point. And you don't want to be the next person to shit on yourself in public. That's all I'm saying.
So did he take some Rolos or had some prunes? What did he even prune perk? How did this happen?
I don't even know. Like, I can't even tell you. So they bashing him all over the internet, and then people was feeling bad for him at first until he brought up this woman daughter dying, and I'm like, okay, at that point y'all both was wrong because she said messed up stuff about him. He just said that. I'm like, it was no empathy there, but stuff is crazy. Like, you really got to be careful. And allegedly they saying whoever gave him the pill was somebody close to him. So y'all just watch who y'all be around. I know everybody want to do the perky dance and all of that, but
I'm telling you that I heard the ladies be talking in the streets. You know what I mean? They said that perk dick is different. I you know what I mean? I don't know, but that's what I'm doing here.
I'm okay with the Corona and Hennessy dick. Like, I don't need the perk dick. The Henny dick is all right, okay? So
That perk dick get you take you to the moon out here.
I'm okay. I like being on Pluto.
She said not the prune and perk dick.
Oh man, I cracked myself up.
But yeah, that shit's definitely crazy, man. This somebody to shit on themselves. Like I'll be like is it bad enough sometimes you laugh, you piss a little bit. You know what I mean? But
well, especially when you're pregnant, y'all. I'm so tired of almost peeing on myself. I don't know what to do with myself.
God damn.
Yeah, pregnancy ain't what people think it is. But I'm just like, you have to I don't never want to be that much out of my mind to where, for one, I'm falling asleep in the club. That's not safe. And then I use the bathroom on myself. Like,
especially the shits. Especially the explosive shits. Like, it'd be all right if it's like a little turd, you cut your drawers off, go wash your ass and throw them in the trash can. But the explosives.
And then somebody go say, well, maybe he had an upset stomach before he went out. Well, if you knew you had an upset stomach, you shouldn't have went out. So I was like, no, I don't know. Like, it's just crazy. But I was like, man, he ain't gonna be able to show his face in town. Like, because people go to his places of business and be like, man, remember you shit on yourself? And then you can tell with somebody trying to just be like, okay, maybe if I make a joke on myself, they'll leave me alone. Why this man selling shirts that say shit happens?
Man, that's great marketing. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I guess he got to capitalize off of the humility, but I'm just like, man, like
that's pretty smart though. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I can't hate on him for that.
I'm coming up with my shirts. I'm coming up with my shirts. Not forgiveness.
Dang, I wonder if he gonna get paid by Merck because I know he got to be viral by now. So I know he got a lot of engagement because. And man, I don't know, but yeah, I was like, ain't nobody knock him for figuring out a way to make some revenue off of it. Because
that's definitely smart. That's definitely smart. But how do y'all feel about, I know y'all didn't watch the Super Bowl, but they got this new what's that, Vogue magazine cover where Rihanna's walking with ASAP and he's behind her with the baby. They talk about that demasculates him and why was he not in front and she was holding the baby, all kind of bullshit. But hold up, Miss London. I'm all for equal pockets, the wallets matching the vagina. That's my motto. You know what I mean? McDonald's girls can't get nothing from me. You know what I mean? If you can't afford a bottle of that big bottle of Douce, I can't mess with you. You know what I mean? But
he's the most faithful gold digger I've ever met in my life.
Is it? But why is that like a problem of women making more than men? I never understand it.
I feel like I don't think no one's wrong with the cover because why would he be the spotlight on this cover of an article that's about her and her comeback after, family life and all of that? Like, it would look crazy. And then I'm like, it was a guy. He was talking about how he was raised that you never let a woman take away your masculinity from you. And I'm like, if you read the article, you would see she did not take anything away from him. Like, and then there's other pictures where he's in front, like especially when they go to different appearances and everything. So I feel like in that moment, it would have been dumb as hell to have him in the front, like the article is about him. It's a predominantly women-based magazine talking about her. Why would this man be in front? Just to stroke some egos of some other men that shit ain't even got a net worth of a nickel? No. So I felt like it was based on the article. I think if it would have been about him and something he had going on, he would have been, of course he would have been in the front, but supporting your woman and having your child in it. To me, I didn't look at it as, oh, he's not a man. I looked at it as, baby, no matter what, I got you. That's how I took it,
Bryce, how you feel about that, man? I don't. How you feel about that, man?
Listen, I'm gonna say this. You can call me whatever you want to call me, but if my wife is a billionaire, look, she can lead. I'll take plenty of pictures with her in the front. I'll be holding the baby. She's a billionaire. What I need to do? Why I need to be in front?
Exactly. And then people gotta think about it.
What am I proving by being in front? Everybody knows she makes more money. Everybody knows she makes more money than I do. So I mean, if you're going by money, I can't win. I'm just a man. So I mean, you see Stedman, he don't be complaining.
That's true. Man, that is true. Stedman don't never complain, y'all. He don't feel like he gotta be like outshining Oprah or nothing. Like,
let me ask you
he
this:
just love that woman.
Do you know what Stedman sounds like? Do you know his voice?
You sound
I've
like
never
Gail.
heard it before.
You sound like Gail.
Like Gail.
I've never heard his voice before.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's like he
Oh
don't.
my god.
Well, I don't need anything. I got Oprah. I'm good. I don't need to prove that to nobody.
He's a brave man because I've seen Oprah's feet, man. Her feet throwing gang signs up. Them feet are busted and disgusting.
Man.
I guess when you're a billionaire, you can wear your toes out.
Those motherfucking toes are barely sitting in the sandals how they crossed up.
I mean, I ain't gonna talk about that woman's toes because these little 4.5 No Limit soldiers over here, they only cute when I go get my toes done. So I'm gonna leave that woman's toes.
You don't got no prison feet. You can't have no prison feet. Pregnant. You can't have no prison feet. Pregnant.
No, I finally went and got them did, y'all. Like,
you can't have no prison feet. But,
I'm like, ooh, man, yeah, I can't have them.
Well, yeah, man, I don't think there's nothing wrong with it, man. And this is smart for him. Okay, if something ever go wrong with him and Rihanna, you don't gotta worry about no high ass taking care of nobody. Rihanna's worth a bean. You know what I mean? I know how divorce is, Raz. Okay, I lost it all. Okay, I had hot dogs and mustard. Okay, left in the refrigerator, walking and using a bus pass. You don't got to worry about it.
I was a millionaire before my divorce. Okay, I'm lying. I know I wouldn't. Yo.
No. I ain't gonna say that. Okay,
it's always that person that want to do some capping. No, damn well I wouldn't know millionaire.
You know what I mean? So that shit is for real. So this is smart. This is smart business for him.
No, when I left my wife, karma kicked my ass. I lost my job the same week I left my wife. I was damn near.
Yeah, that's a country song. Right there. That's a country song right there. That's a country bar.
I made it to my lowest after I left my wife. I was damn near about to be evicted. My power was off. I'm laying in bed like, yo, how the hell did I get here? And I said, I'm never gonna be here again. And I never been. I like whatever it takes. I'm never gonna be in this situation again. And I worked my ass off. So I know, but if he's a billionaire, we good.
Man,
baby, you need your feet rubbed? Hell yeah, rub your feet.
Especially Rihanna got them hands. You see what she did to CB. I love her bra with some hands. You know, she had him lumped up. I love a woman that beats me a little bit. Just a little bit, punch my ribs. You know, you keep a razor blade underneath her tongue. I like that. I like that kind of tension. I'm just a little different. But
right.
We
all got quiet. Like, okay. I'm like,
Hey, Krishan, something ever happened with my boo, call me. I'm just playing.
Krishan, my God, you don't want shit. No.
Man, like,
no, don't do that.
More than a raisin, that's all.
But yeah, man, I don't know what's the big deal about it, man. But it's some other stuff, man. I'm tired of seeing Lala looking so desperate. Like, have y'all been checking her out, man? All these interviews about nothing. Like, nobody care about you, Lala.
I haven't watched any interviews, and I was like, maybe I shouldn't be judgmental because I'm a bit of a cougar myself. It's a 5-year gap, but I'm like, ain't Da Vinci like 26, 27, something like that? I don't know how old Lala is, and allegedly, they actually dating in real life. So I was like, I don't know. I'm just like, I just wonder, like, we see men do it all the time. And I still think that's weird when men be super old as hell dating somebody that literally was like 10 when you was in your 20s.
Yes,
but I'm just like, I wonder, like, I don't know. Just like, I get it. Maybe they like had some chemistry on set or something. I don't know. But it's like, it seems like it's such a big age difference. Like, what could y'all possibly have in common? Like, it's the conversation even on the same level. Not to say younger men can't hold a conversation, but that's a big gap. So,
well, I'm just saying this, though. She need to do something. She better hope Carmelo get back in the league and that spousal support keep on coming because her acting is terrible. I don't care what nobody says.
How she keep getting these parts out?
She wasn't even good on Power. Like
Like she can't even play a dumb guy. You know what I mean? She can't even play a dumb bitch. I'm sorry. Her acting is so cringy. It makes me not want to watch them. I'm just saying. I can see, and the biggest thing about her dating that younger dude is like Carmelo. You know what I mean? I saw one of the seasons when it was a la full court, and he was talking about having more kids. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? That young boy might want to have some kids. You never know what's. You know what I mean, bro? You almost 40-something years old. Them eggs are ashy.
Lala's 43. She's 43 right now.
See, that's even like, and I don't know, maybe it's because I got young parents, so I've never I always had a cap on how old I would go because I don't want to date nobody that's like my parents' peers, and vice versa. I wouldn't want nobody to date nobody that's my peers. So I don't know.
Like I had a gift back in my day. She was like 50-something. I was like at 27. It was a good time for me. You know what I mean? I learned a lot of things about myself. Okay?
I can relate. When you date an older woman, when you're kind of young, it's an experience to have. If you've never done it, I'm sorry, but if you've been in your 20s and 30s and had like a older woman put it on you, that is an experience that you would take for the rest of your life.
It's like driving an older car, right? It's a 1960, right? It didn't have no power steering back in 1960. There wasn't no CD player. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? There's no CD player in a 1960. You know what I mean? It's a different kind of thing. You know what I mean? And they talk a little nasty, a little different. Okay, and it was enticing for a little while. So I was like, nah, this broad is she's about to hit the bucket soon. She's like 50 now. She's about to hit the bucket. She ain't got no.
You know them older women, you know, they quick to make a man a pot of greens. I'm telling you, if one of these heifers at the church try to make my man a pot of greens, I would beat her and her wig ass because I know what that pot of greens mean. Like, y'all know them old ladies be making greens for them men.
No, all she had to do was take them dentures out.
Not the dentures.
They had that little peppermint in their mouth. I was ready to go.
Hey, the dentures off was an experience I never seen coming. It was like she's like, "Hold on, let me do this quick." I was like, and it was all downhill from there. It's all downhill from there.
But let's get into the title a little bit, man. Have y'all ever been with like a partner who was a little bit too much OD freaky? Like an OD freak.
Yes, so I got a story for y'all, right?
What's an old freak?
I mean, this nigga is like he comes in there with a fucking ski mask on, with a plastic knife, and try to rope you. I don't know, some OD shit. You know what I mean? The nigga like to put yams on your ankles. Some OD shit for real.
It was 2008. And I was dating this guy. Lord, I hope he ain't listening to this because he could be like, dang, she just go tell my business like this. But y'all, he used to like to pour the grape flavored gin on my toes and suck it off. And that was just some freaky shit that I wasn't okay.
That's an algae right there. That's OG algae.
You know, now that I'm older, I'm like, why the fuck I let that man pour goddamn grape gin on my toes?
Where do you get grape gin? I never.
Right, that's what I'm wondering. Like,
yeah,
how did this whole conversation start?
Oh, it might have been that Seagram.
I think it was.
It might have been the Seagram. It might have been the Seagram. The little shots.
Yeah.
So long story short, I went home that night with sticky toes because I'm like, what the fuck?
God damn, that nigga was wild.
Well, how do you
that was a little too much for me.
How do you ask that? You know, you gotta really wait to ask a woman, let's go to say like, yo, about your toes. I want to suck your toes with grape gin on it. Like, how did that even come about? Like,
he didn't ask me, and I felt like I was violated at that point because he ain't even get my consent. Like, that was his thing, and it was so, like, you know, now that I think about, he was weird. Like,
it sounded like he weird.
No, it's in the spaghetti.
No, it's the spaghetti.
Oh, what you talking about? The period blood, the spaghetti? What you talking about?
I think somebody ate spaghetti off of Belinda's toes, y'all.
When she was talking about when old women be offering to make greens.
Oh, okay.
No, she talking about when you was talking about offering your man green.
Oh, okay.
No one's ever offered me a pot of greens. I'm upset now. I feel hurt.
Oh, y'all, these folks cracking me up in these comments now that I'm actually looking at
But Raz, what's the weird shit somebody ever asked you to do some weird shit, man?
Okay, I'm gonna tell you a story. You know how you meet somebody online, you talk to them, they kind of far away from you, and you talk, back and forth like things I do to you and things I want to do.
Mm-hmm.
And I was talking to this woman for a little bit, and like she was a freaky freak. Like she had videos online of her doing freaky stuff, and I was like, yo, I need to get this. I need to go get with this. Mm-hmm. But I seen that she was too freaky, and this might be explicit.
Go ahead, man. This is uncensored, okay?
Uncensored, but she had a video where she was fucking a guy in the woods, and he was fucking her ass, and then he peed in her butt. And I was like, you know what? I'm done. I don't want that. God damn, I don't want no parts of that. I don't want no parts of that. I'm like, I was attracted to you. Now I can't even look at you. That's way over the top. Way over.
So is that like a golden waterfall?
I don't know what it's called. But it was like because I'm freaky. I like the public, be out risky sex, and I was like, yeah, I feel that. But then he like pulled it out, was like start peeing. I was like, oh wait, this is too much. Y'all should have stopped. Stop taping this.
No, that sounds. I might have to try that out, Raz, back in my day.
Okay,
back in my day,
peeing in the butt.
Not peeing in the butt. I would like to, I would like to have Kelder.
That's some nasty shit. I just want you to know that, right? That's some nasty shit.
But don't judge me. This is judgment-free zone.
Safe space.
Safe space. It's like AA. You can't tell nobody what happened to AA.
Hell, they all know what happened. It's fucking live on YouTube.
What's up, Jamie G? But yeah, man, I just think, man, I had a couple. I had somebody grapefruit me, and also fruit roll up me.
Wait, grapefruit. How's the grapefruit? Because it looks like what's going on at one time.
It's a lot of citrus. You know what I mean? Kind of got in the hole. But everybody was trying it around that girl trip era because Tiffany Haddish was doing it, the grapefruit. But it was good though. It was good.
I realized I never wanted to try it because I don't really care for grapefruit. So I feel like that would have just turned me off. And somebody tell me, okay, y'all, what's the fruit roll-up trick? Because I be hearing people talking about how, ladies, I got fruit roll-ups in the basket, and I'm like, what the fuck I'm supposed to do with the fruit roll-up? Like, do I wrap it around it? Like,
that's what happened to me. She wrapped it around like she was like Chipotle. She was a professional. She was like she worked at Chipotle. She had a good wrap. You know what I mean?
Cause y'all, if I go in that room with a fruit roll-up, this nigga gonna be like, what the fuck? You craving fruit roll-ups, baby? Like, he ain't gonna take me serious.
But I like to be a Bartista though. I call myself Bartista Rod.
Why Rod? Why do you call it?
So I like to bring like condiments, like chopped up Oreos and shit like that, and caramel and shit like that. I'm a Bartista.
I'll be up in the like.
Yeah, I'm Salt Bay in the bedroom. You know what I mean?
Oh my god! Now, y'all, every time I go back there with a snack, he gonna be like, "See, you on that bullshit? You was on that damn podcast." I'm like, "No, I'm just hungry."
Like, what's up the corn? We bring corn back here. And no, I'm just hungry. I was
like,
corn.
Why the fuck do you got some dressing? Like, oh my bad. I thought we was getting freaky.
But it's nothing like, you know what I mean? Also, you know what I mean? It's nothing like having a kid free zone, though.
That is true.
When the kids are gone, I like to cook butt naked.
Like, have y'all noticed you just do weird shit that you probably would never had did in your life before because y'all ain't got no kids at the house?
Like it's good to play video games butt naked.
Just with dumb shit.
With a towel in your chair. You know what I mean? Because I fart a little bit. I ain't gonna lie, I'm a bigger man. Sometimes I be, I drink a little milk. I get flaring. But yeah, it's just a lot. She said the fruit roll-ups. Miss Belinda, I think you probably hit the boys with the plungers in the gut. You ever see that new videos where the girl had that boy hanged up like this and hit him with the plunger in the stomach? He said, man, I hope you didn't get that dirty ass plunger from out the bathroom with the shit on it.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, wildin'.
Y'all funny.
But man,
No slack seafood burn.
It did burn, but it, you know, sometimes you gotta take the pain for the game.
No, I can't deal with pain.
No.
I gotta separate the two. You can't have pain and sex. You gotta separate them. You know what I'm saying? Then you find yourself doing some weird shit, but clamps on your nipples and shit because you like pain now.
I don't mind that. I don't mind somebody pinching my nips.
No, I say pinch, I say clamps. There's a difference.
Nah, I ain't gonna do the clamps. I ain't doing the clamps.
So you start getting some weird freaky shit.
Yeah, that's a little bit too much. The clamps is a little bit too much. But
Y'all know what bothers me right now? These people talk some don't watch my stories, but I can't even say bitch on my Facebook page without my page getting banned and I'm going to Facebook jail. Like, that bothers me. Like,
there's a lot of weird shit on Facebook.
First off, get off Facebook, get on Twitter and really enjoy life. Twitter's where it's at. I don't even mess with Facebook anymore.
I'm like a terrible Twitter worker. Like, for me to like be all into like social media and content creating, I cannot get into Twitter.
Yo, and Ken Shock is crazy. What's wrong with the clamps?
See, exactly. She down with the clamps and tied up and, you know what I'm saying, slapped me a couple times and pissed and spit in my face.
Yo, what's wrong? What happened with the fuzzy suits though, man? Remember that was a genre though? Like, I always wondered, like, to be Lion King. You know what I mean? I could be Mufasa.
You talking about the furries?
Yeah, the furry suits. Remember
They got
like
conventions and everything.
Oh, that's a real thing?
Yeah, that's got to be some of the freakiest convention ever. That's got to be wild to go to. I bet it
Like,
smells
why the fuck
wild.
you want to dress up like a fucking cat and get pranced on by a fucking zebra? Like, I don't fucking know what they do at them things. Like, you know, maybe it ain't for me to know.
It's important to spice it up. It's important to spice it up though.
Sometimes you don't want to know. Sometimes it's like, okay, they doing that. Keep that over there.
Hey, Ryan, sometimes it's good to put the towel down on the floor. Like, yeah, let's go take it back.
I've been learning how to mind my business.
I mean, you got to experience life. I mean, you got to go try things. Like you said, the older one. When I was messing with the older woman.
Yo, you said don't forget the scalies. What was that?
What's that?
See.
Oh, like they dress up like reptiles or something? Oh, this some different shit now.
No.
I don't know.
Can't start telling herself.
What is scallies?
Oh, be careful. Be careful what you Google.
I'm so scared right now because you never know what Google gonna tell you. And here I am talking about what are scallies sexually. You know, you got to put stuff on the back of it. Oh, describing someone with fetish liking towards reptile creatures.
So somebody dressing up as like Godzilla. What's going on?
That's what I guess so. Or maybe you want to be the lizard the gecko from the Geico commercial. I don't know.
She said they dress as reptiles and have sex like that. That's a lot of sweat in that leather ass suit.
Somebody in the comments said.
Wow.
Hey, Ken Shaw, you want
something new every day.
You want some different shit. I like it. I respect it.
She trying to play like she innocent, but she really the freakiest one out of everyone, you know.
It's
always the quiet ones.
A lot.
It's always the quiet ones with glasses. That's what I've learned over my years.
You talking about me?
No, that's you. I'm talking about Ken Shaw.
Oh, I'm like, I really ain't know what that was for real. Like, man, I be feeling like sometimes when people be talking about stuff, I be feeling like that person. Like, you know how like when some kids started knowing stuff like towards the end of elementary before other kids. I be feeling like that kid. I be like, I don't know what's going on. I'm about to ask one of my friends what that means sometimes.
But yeah, I had sex. Yeah, it was good too. You know, lying my ass off.
That was me. Like, I never forget in the 5th grade, they was talking about dicks. And I had never saw a dick before, y'all. I was in the 5th grade. Here I am lying. Like, I didn't saw one before. Y'all, so then when I got older and finally saw one, I was like, oh, shit. Damn. Like, because I didn't know what the fuck it looked like.
Oh, man.
Are there holes in the...
Now Dimple Up's finna start Googling stuff. She finna get on her Google machine.
Man, I gotta quit Googling because I don't want my baby to get on the iPad or something and then I didn't Google some shit because everything synced and then I gotta explain to a 5-year-old why the fuck I'm looking up animal costumes with holes in them. Like,
yeah, that's crazy.
Oh my God. Like, I'm like y'all, they don't get hot. Like, do they turn the air on first before they do this? Like,
I guess that's just part of it. You sweating your ass off, you working, you know.
Hey, Kenshaw about to order one.
Kenshaw got one. I'm guaranteed she got one. It's in her closet right now.
Lord, I mean, I'm learning some stuff. Like, and Miss Londa, I love your background. Like, y'all don't like her. I like her background. Y'all don't like it.
Yeah, I see. Was that Leah up there? Up there in the wall? Was that Leah?
Nice.
Who's that up on that wall?
Have any of y'all been to like a sex convention or a sex party?
Of a girl with down in her face.
Okay, it looked like a Leah for a minute. I'm gonna say, okay, that was my first wife.
Yeah,
that was my first wife, Leah.
I'm like, it's a whole mood, the candles and everything. All right, I'm sorry, y'all. I just got us off subject because I'm looking at folks' backgrounds. I'm so sorry. But no, I've never been to like no conventions, or I said it was always something that I was like, I think once when I get married again, because see, my first marriage was just a practice. The second one, whenever it happened, this could be the real thing. So I don't count the first one. I was just practicing. I was warming myself up. So I don't know. It's some stuff that I was like, I think I wouldn't mind experiencing with my spouse. Because I feel like once you make that commitment, like anything goes to a certain extent, as long as y'all not disrespecting each other.
What is the limit for most? Let's get to that. What is the most limit for a lot of women or people in general? What's the limit?
I don't know.
Of your spouse freakiness. Is it a limit?
I don't think it's a limit because your spouse is supposed to be comfortable and secure in the bedroom with you. So whatever y'all do in the bedroom, that's y'all business. I think it becomes a problem when y'all just out here broadcasting what y'all do in the bedroom.
Okay, like a Will and Jada situation.
Yeah, like I think that's a level of privacy you're supposed to just keep between you and your partner. So I don't know. I guess it depends on what y'all both comfortable with. I don't know.
See, that needs to be a discussion you had in the beginning. Like, yo,
yeah,
I'm not gonna tell you what all I'm into, but I'm into some things. I'm not gonna say everything. I don't want to scare you off, but I've seen some things and done some things.
Because I told mine when we first got together. I said, man, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm a stud. You know what I mean? Because this tongue is legendary. It's up there with Queen Latifah and all the great lesbians of the world. I'm a gold medalist. It's in holding my breath. You know, I'm a gold medalist. I'm up there with Michael Phelps.
Jesus,
you know what I mean? The pipe might be AI. It might be a little small, but a little thick at the same time. But this tongue right here, I'm up there with a pastor, and I'm up with Johnny Cracker. I could talk y'all them draw, but that's another subject. Go ahead, guys.
I don't know. I like when I meet somebody, I don't know up front. Like, yo, I've had a past. I've done some stuff. I've seen some stuff. And I might want to get back into it. So you gotta be comfortable. You can't be insecure. I mean, don't be jealous because some things might jump off all of a sudden, and we gotta roll with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I think it's based on like the maturity level too. Like my partner I'm with now, I told him things I did. He told me things he's done, and we don't throw it in each other first. Each other face. But my ex, everything I told him once he got mad at me, he threw it back in my face. And so it kind of made me not want to open up to nobody. Because I'm like, if I'm trying to be comfortable enough to tell you this stuff, don't throw it in my face when you get mad. Because now I'm about to stop dealing with you because you're too fucking childish for me at that point. But
see, I would rather have a girl who's had some experiences. I'd rather have a woman who's had her wild phase and got a train ran on her. You know, I'd rather listen. Let me finish. That's in your past. I'm not going to ask you your body count. If you got a past and you done some things in the past, good. Use those experiences and please use those experiences. You know, because I got a past. Listen, I played college football. And if y'all don't know,
you definitely got a pass.
So if you don't know what that's about, it gets wild after the games. That's all I'm saying.
I say college football is equivalent to MMA fighters. Like I'm just saying, like some shit is crazy in that cage fighting world. Okay.
It's been times where if you're on a team, whether you play or not, it's coming at you. You either take it or you don't. So you're gonna have some experiences. So I can't fault her because she's had threesomes ran on her.
Oh.
And when I've done the same thing, you know what I'm saying? Many times over.
But all right, Raz, so what if it's the same situation with that female cop in that town? She let the whole police department smash. You okay with it?
No. I think he knew what was going on. I think they was just a freaky couple, and she's like, babe, I'm gonna go fuck this other cop.
So he's the kind of guy that, you know what I mean, he let the shit splash on his face.
Yeah, he's one of those guys who likes to see his girl get smashed. There's guys out there they love that shit.
They sit in the chair and drink bourbon and shit. I can't do this Salvage tags. I can't. You know what I mean? Once you tell me you got this many accidents, I'm sorry, man. I can't cover this. I can't put you on rods of coverage. You know what I mean? I can't. My match, my realistic match. I'm telling you right now. Nobody wants to be the guy, you know what I mean, that goes in the store and a bunch of niggas look at him because, you know, it's a small town and start giggling.
Yeah, but you gotta think about it. No woman wants to be the one that man face is fucking on the billboard for the health department either. Like, you know, so you have to kind of look at it both ways. Like, if you already know that you already got a permanent address at Hoville, you can't be mad because she was 2 blocks away from you. Y'all both was doing some hoeing before y'all got together. You know?
I understand that. I'm not mature like that. I will claim my flaws, but I cannot do it. It's like what Teddy P said. Like the whole town laughing at you. I can't do it. I can't. The ultimate warrior. I can't get with it.
Jody laughing at you.
What'd you say?
Go ahead. What were you saying?
What's the difference in a baby?
You freezing.
What's the difference in a woman?
I think she was saying, what's the difference between, well, I don't know because it broke up, but I feel like she was saying, what's the difference between it being a woman laughing at the girl being with that man and the man laughing at the dude for being with the woman. I think that's what she said. It was breaking up.
But let me say this though, it is a difference. Let's be real. It's a difference. Is no woman in the world, for both y'all women on the panel, if a man said, "Man, only you're my first," are y'all really gonna believe that? If you met a man,
just prove it, because you'll be able to tell.
So it's like,
I think he lying, but.
You know what I mean? And every time somebody tell me low numbers, I had to multiply at least by 4.
I don't know. I never asked. I don't want to know.
I want to know. I want to. I cannot be with the ultimate porn star. I can't be with Cherokee.
Look, y'all gonna say I'm lying. Right hand to God. My best friend has only been with 2 dudes in her life. The dude that broke her virginity and her kid's father. They've been together since we was 14. No, 15. Yeah, 15, 16, hell, I don't know. But anyway, she truly is a person that I can say.
So get off your chest.
Has only dealt with 2 people. And folks never believe it. And I'm like, no, dead ass. Like, when I say high school sweethearts for real, I'm like, damn, y'all really are high school sweethearts that lasted. Like,
I need a woman with more experience. I'm sorry.
Like, I like a good single 10 digits. I like a 10 to like maybe 5 bodies. I need the miles to still be on the car, okay? I can't have a 250. There's no future with the 250,000 miles. You're not a Honda. You're a Dodge Charger. I can't.
Yeah, but what if she got 5 and she don't know what she's doing? She still knows what she's doing. Then what? You got to teach her.
All I need to see. I'm gonna give her a challenge. I'm gonna go to Sonic. I'm gonna give her a big glizzy with no bun. I'm gonna see how she eat it.
Not the big glizzy.
The big glizzy. I'm gonna see how she eat it.
Oh no.
I mean, just because she could suck dick don't mean she could ride. So that's not really telling you if she
experienced no woman can. No woman can. Your legs are weak. Y'all don't work on y'all core enough. Y'all can push a baby out, but y'all core is weak.
You know, every time a dude say that, I be like, yeah, they can't last because they always want to blame it on a woman when they can't reciprocate.
That's the job. That's like, This is what I'm telling you. This, Noah. I tell every woman I'm with, I'm not trying to do no 3 hours. That's what you're looking at. I'm an MMA fight. I'm a title fight. I'm 3 5-minute rounds. Okay, I give you that. I'm going on about my day.
Shit, I'm a heavyweight boxing match. It might go 2 rounds at most.
I'm not trying to. Who got enough time? We got kids. What the fuck I'm gonna stay up for 2 hours for? So I can piss in you? Ain't gonna be no nut coming out. It's gonna be piss. Ain't gonna be no nut left. Come on. Everybody trying to have that fake power scene. Nigga, you ain't Tasha and you ain't Angela. This shit make believe.
See, it be because y'all don't be getting y'all prostates checked on the regular when y'all go to the doctor. Get your prostate checked.
No, I flush mine with lemon juice. I drink lemon juice and I drink a little bit of vodka. My shit is good.
Oh man.
Y'all are wild.
Oh, I crack myself up.
What did he say? Shit, them lips be. Yeah, them lips be loose though. You be seeing them lips be looking like fucking door knockers and shit. This shit be all the way low. That's how you know what she been through. If them lips hanging all the way low, looking like a Kleenex on a pastor's shirt.
Hey, we all got passed. I mean,
Brian, why do you keep on saying
I'm old,
this?
man. I'm old, man. I'm
Brian,
old.
why do you keep on saying
I'm
this?
not gonna meet a woman my age who's only had 2 partners.
I'm not saying 2 partners.
If you're my age, only been with 5 guys, what's wrong with you?
I got a limit with kids too. Like if I was single, you can't have more than like 1 kid. I can't do a woman with like 5 kids. I can't do. I don't got the patience for my own kid.
No,
you know, I tell my own kids sit the fuck down.
What are the ages though?
It gotta be grown. Nigga gotta be like 15 now. I can't do.
And why you worried about the kids you ain't taking care of?
Because you end up
And
taking
most
care
people
of
ain't
them.
gonna let nobody just be around their kids all like that anyway, unless.
Naran, you end up taking care of them kids. Them niggas, you can't just eat in front of them motherfucking kids.
But what I'm saying is, why you going over there chilling if y'all ain't like that? Because you knew she had kids before.
I always used to go over there to chill because I always cook.
Like,
You know what I mean?
women just ain't out here letting people be around their kids.
It's a lot of women that like that. So
and back to the lip thing, you
real.
can't base it on that either because you can get Botox everywhere in these days. You can rejuvenate anything on your body. So
Man, Keisha from Illinois ain't getting that done.
Who the fuck is Keisha?
She get a Yanni steam. She'll get that Yanni steam from pussytalk.com and sit on these. That's all she's gonna be doing.
Keisha from Illinois. That is hysterical.
She ain't getting that. But I just like a low number though. I know it's judgmental, but it gotta be like 5 to 10. Like, I can't. And you can't have multiple baby daddies either.
That's key. That's key. The multiple
y'all
baby
feel
daddies.
Like some men say, "Oh, well, you gotta have a low mileage because they like, damn, if she'd have been with a lot of partners and I'm not experienced, she gonna be able to tell." Because when dudes say that about the low mileage, I'm like, damn. You only want her to have like 3 to 5 people in her whole life because you lack experience. So you want her to like bring her experience down to your level, like, you know.
But that's not really true because we got shit to hide.
Or so
we can hide endurance. We can hide it. It's like you ever seen Fast and Furious when Tyrese and Paul Walker, those cars were slow, right? So they tricked them. And you know, they got in front of that one car to juke them out and got them off the track. We could do that all the day. We got supplements. Like y'all got weave and ponytails. We go to that liquor store, get that motherfucking Rhino pill for $10, or get that little what you said the perk to make you shit yourself. And we knock the best skirt off.
Hey, blue chew pills. The blue chew pills are serious. The commercials are funny, but them pills do work.
No, you can't have high mileage and teach some son. No, you can't have no. Yeah, I agree with you, man. I agree with you, but I don't know, man.
Oh, that's a good question.
What?
She said so. If a woman has had sex with 50 men one time and another woman has sex with 2 men 300 times, which one had more sex? Like who got the most miles at that point? Which makes sense. Are you basing it off of partners or multiple times?
No, I would say the person.
I'm talking about the partners. The partners, everything. If you got more numbers than Wilt, I can't mess with you. You could be a jump off. You could be Waffle House.
Well, if she had sex 300 times, bad sex those 300 times.
I don't care. It's still like a boxing match, right? You ain't gonna never get the pussy miles and the brain damage, brain damage back.
No. Some people don't know what they're doing. I met a girl who was using her teeth. I'm like, oh, hey, God damn it, stop it. No teeth. No, we could do this the right way. You can go home. No teeth. Shit. I mean, some people just don't know. They probably had bad partners.
I don't know. I really don't have. I never had that problem. Probably a couple
maybe
times.
they was with somebody that was into being big. We don't know what the fuck these people like doing in their bedroom.
It's a lot. But a lot of them like the Ted Bundy though. A lot of them like that. They like that Ted Bundy. You know what I mean? Yeah, the missionary, the Ted Bundy. A lot of them like that.
I couldn't do it. I might get too into it.
What was that?
I might get too into it. You know, and I got explained to her. Look, she said choker. I got big hands. You know, she passed out. I don't know.
Now you got a fucking assault case because
exactly.
You want to choke somebody. Like,
but it's definitely. She said it get assault case, but you know what I mean, babe, don't sign the paperwork. No, it was an accident. But I really don't know, man. It's just the time we live in is just really wild, man. And to think the body count is to just take the chances with people not telling the truth about, you know what I mean, their Carfax and niggas falling up and, you know, he fall in love with people with herpes. So I don't got no outbreak. There's a lot of crazy shit dating nowadays you got to really worry about.
But I do feel like people are more transparent. Like,
no.
I would say it. Like, I feel like people are more transparent. People are saying what they want. Like, you know how many people is out here talking about the fact that they living with herpes? Think about it. That wasn't a thing a few years ago. People wasn't just out here making whole videos about things they dealing with. So I do feel like we live in a more open and transparent world. You could be as fluid as you want to be, and people ain't looking at it like it's crazy because so many things have become a part of like society's norm now. Mm-hmm. So I don't know. Like at this point, I don't even know if I can even say, oh, that's too much for somebody to do, or oh, they ain't doing enough, because that's their life to live. Like I can't tell them folks what to do. Like,
you come in with the LeBron championship ring, nah, dog. Ain't gonna be able to do it.
I can't tell these folks nothing. Yeah, that's true too.
No, I ain't trying to get the permanent. That's the permanent. I ain't trying to get the permanent or the House of Virginia. Please, if you got the House of Virginia, keep it away from me.
What the fuck is the House of Virginia? Like,
what's the initials?
HIV. Okay, I don't want none of that.
Y'all crazy.
I am good. I don't want I don't want that.
What the hell is that?
I don't want the Chipotle queso. I don't want that. You know what I mean? I'm good. That's that gonorrhea. You know what I mean? But I'm good. I'm good.
I used to tell people I couldn't risk catching no STD from nobody. I'm allergic to penicillin. I can't go get no shot in the ass like everybody else. So I have to be careful with my temple. Like
that's a shameful walk. It's a shameful walk.
You know.
So you get the 2 pills. You get the 2 pills in the shot. I had the 2 pills in the shot.
And it's like, so I don't know what that kind of, you know, so I couldn't risk it. Y'all remember I thought I had an STD one time, y'all. My ignorant ass used the wrong soap. I was like 19. I ain't know no better. But when y'all thought I had an STD. I called my mama crying. I'm in college. I was like, Mama, this man that burnt me. I'm about to kill him. It wasn't no damn STD.
Dude, that motherfucker soap, that peppermint soap make you feel different though.
Like, you gotta be careful, ladies. Y'all just don't I didn't know no better at 19, but young girls, just educate yourself, because don't be like me running through the dorm room talking about, I'm about to kill this nigga. He ain't playing in the game tonight. Like, ooh, y'all, I was mad. That man did nothing to me.
He's a football player?
No, a basketball player.
That's even worse.
Basketball players are worse than football players. Let's put it out there.
Y'all see, that's why I thought that man had burnt me. That man had did nothing to me. Like, that's what I get trying to use some damn
Victoria's worse than football players.
Yep, they hoes too. They all hoes. Matter of fact, if you play a sport, you probably was a hoe. That's how I look at it.
No,
like,
it's not. It's not being a hoe. It's okay. If it's offered to you daily, how many times do you say no and go into your dorm and being by yourself?
My bad, I forgot. We live in a world now. It's not a hoe. They was just fluid. They was fluid, y'all, because you can be fluid. That's what the new generation say. They say they not hoes, they not freaky, none of that. They just fluid and they love who they love. And I said, y'all just be coming up with shit, don't y'all? But hey, if y'all like it, I love it. I can't tell you.
I can't say. I'm not gonna say I'm fluid because fluid means you doing everything. You mean you just out there?
I'm like, I ain't fluid. I don't want to be fluid. I'm scared of bodily fluid sometimes, so I can't be fluid.
Yeah, I am good. I am good on that. Miss Londa, you over there quiet? You over there quiet?
Y'all been stressing Miss Londa out.
Yeah, Miss Londa is lying. She's doing a robot over there. I can't even see it. What's she doing over there?
I don't know.
What's your thoughts about that, Miss Londa? About Blueface trying to fight Chris Brown? I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think that's a smart bet. I don't think that's a smart bet for him.
Why he want to fight that man?
Hands down is what I think. Because of the comment he made about what he did years ago, everybody still holds him to that. Not right now, not today, trying to promote basically domestic abuse.
He really lost that one. So Rihanna's really the abuser. If he saw that boy's face, she got the best of him.
It's one of them situations where if she didn't came out publicly and said that, you know, it's so many words, she kind of forgave him but never forget, and they worked on rebuilding, having some type of friendship. I mean, shit. The shit happened a long time ago. I'm not saying that domestic violence is okay, but I mean, y'all can't make this man the poster child either to justify you being okay. Especially when he publicly came out and said he knew he was wrong for that shit. Like, so you can't really do that. That's just like somebody going to prison. Yeah. They do their time. They do everything they needed to do to be ready to get back. Right. You know, you can't hold they going to prison over their head for the rest of their life. So I don't think that should be held over his head. Like,
me either. But before we get out of here, let everybody know that y'all social medias, whoever want to go first.
Go ahead.
Miss Londa could go first. She's been so quiet.
Yeah, Miss Londa out there scared me. I thought she like she
and I know she could talk. Like, that's a lot. I know she could talk.
I know if it was lagging, so I didn't want to seem like I was cutting nobody off. You can find me on YouTube under Sip and Talk with Miss Londa, Facebook, same as well. Instagram, Miss_Londa 2019. Check me out on Sundays at 6:30 p.m.
All right, whoever want to go next, you know.
I'll go. Of course, y'all can just go over to NaraWene.com for everything NaraWene related. And you can find me on all social media platforms up under NaraWene. And Chit Chat with Nara is available on all major platforms.
Okay, I'm Roz Mix. You can search YouTube, search Roz Mix. Follow my YouTube channel. Check out the podcast. If you look at AWS, just search Mixed Up Thoughts Podcast or Mixed Up Network. You'll see my podcast. You can find me on all social media at Roz_Mix. That's Roz_Mix. Add me on Snapchat because I make everybody in my family on Snapchat. So I'm having fun out here. Twitter, that's where I'm really at. Twitter, find me on Twitter at Roz_Mix. YouTube, subscribe. Got something going. Big stuff going this year.
And you know, this has been another episode, Ron. This is a podcast, the FUPA Protector, the FUPA Appraiser. So I do check some of y'all FUPAs is not really good FUPAs. Okay? Some of y'all need to play the fitness. You need the LA fitness. You need the YMCA because your FUPA is not cute. I'm just being real with you. Also, fellas, you start in December. No, you start in March, prior year. You start giving her money on the low so she can give you the money for the tax time. That's the hustle right there. But that's another story. Also, brothers, you know what I mean? Whoever supported the Valentine's Day baskets I made. I appreciate you with the Plan B, with the Tito, and the lingerie I put in there. I appreciate you for buying the baskets. Also, all the women with the no teeth in their mouth, stop sending your pictures into my Instagram because I'm sorry, black men don't cheat no more, okay? I'm not going 0-2 and going to lose it all again. So stop. And this has been another episode of Riders Uncensored Podcast. We out here.